Hello my friends and enemies alike, hope you're as good as can be in these dark times. I wondered when they would deploy the big guns. They cannot have me informing the people of a public interest story of corruption involving Mark Fern, customer engagement lead, and all who sail under his false flagship of deception. Many residents face intimidation from local councils through legal means. I believe the term used is lawfare. Local councils often hire solicitors for various reasons. It's clear this reason you're about to see is to intimidate and silence me to avoid public scrutiny and even wasting your money to do it. They employ lawfare, try to silence residents to maintain control over decisions they do not want public. Councils have access to significant resources. This means Walsall Council or Mark Fern, who I believe has more than demonstrated arrogance and ego in Part 5, and thinks he and Walsall Council are the same thing, who have lots of contacts and can hire expensive legal experts at your expense. These solicitors can send threatening letters, which makes residents unafraid to speak out for fear of reprisals. And it's easy to see why I need to be silenced. Expose local taxpayers being ripped off to the tune of hundreds of thousands of pounds by Green Square Accord. Not only were Walsall Council not interested after me supplying irrefutable evidence, but broke all their own rules to persecute me for doing so. As you can see on screen, this has been done with some haste. After Mark Fern has completed the shutdown of my complaint, now they need to remove the evidence from the public view. Hey presto! Threatening solicitors' lawfare letter, remove your evidence or face the consequences. I find the reasons very dubious in this letter. Before claim that subjective word may appears quite a lot, may this, and may that. Well, Mr. Solicitor, you may get your injunction, or you may not. Go ahead, file your dubious paperwork. The court will let me know. Even if you achieved it in secret, I can appeal or make an application to vary. Either way, my evidence goes in front of a judge. Your first two reasons will relate to Walsall Council more than to me by the end of this saga. The third reason is deliberately misleading, for they were phone calls, not council meetings. All employees involved are public servants, and I am not one of your employees. I have no contract with Walsall Council for anything, and all my rights are reserved. And lastly, if you're going to threaten me with lawfare, get it right, Mr. Solicitor. It's the Protection from Harassment Act 1997, which can be criminal or civil, with the injunction as one of the remedies available for you to silence me. Or do you intend to maliciously criminalize me? I think this solicitor believes he is speaking to a naughty little school kid with his condescending language, writing on behalf of that anonymous long-winded important title at the bottom of the page that translates into compliance officer. We trust that you will treat this matter with the seriousness it warrants and take immediate steps to rectify my conduct. Wow, let me think about your offer for a moment. I got a better idea. I will treat it with the contempt it deserves. Attempting to silence me for exposing Walsall Council incompetent and corrupt behaviour? I think not, Mr. Solicitor. It appears you do not understand the criteria or threshold required for a lawful charge of harassment to be proven. Well, I have got 3 days left now before court action commences apparently. Seems Walsall Council will stop at nothing to silence me, and no problem using the public purse to do it. Thank you for listening and stay safe wherever you may be.